Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tyron'e Southern's cooking back at you today with another video. All right, what we have here on the slab of ribs, we already know pulled the little membrane off. We got a little piece right here still left here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut this piece right here off right here. We're gonna get this piece here cut off here. They'll cut off like that there. And we're gonna trim a little bit of this fat off as well. Gonna get a little bit of this fat. We ain't gonna trim it all off. Just a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna bake this in the oven today. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna season it up and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. And I'm gonna cook it in the morning. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. It was all when we bought it, it was already cut down into St. Louis ribs. We're gonna leave a little bit of that fat on. So this is what we got right here, y'all. So what we're gonna do here now, we're gonna put us some mustard on it. Go ahead and mustard it down a little bit. Get a base on it. And what we're gonna do also, while we at it, now we ain't gonna put no brown sugar on the bottom side, cause we're gonna have it. We're gonna have it in the oven. We're gonna have the bone side face down. You know, brown sugar get the tendency of burning, so we ain't gonna put no brown sugar on the bottom side. We're gonna put it on the top side. And what we're gonna do, so we're gonna do everything at one time. So we got our all-purpose season right here. So we're gonna go ahead and put some of this right here. Got salt in it. So we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle some of this right here down first. And our other season, got all different types of season in it, but it don't have no salt in it. So we can put much of this in on here as we want. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sprinkle this on real good. And we're gonna rub it in on this side right here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and rub this side here down. Like that there. We're gonna flip it over and we're gonna put our brown sugar on this side. Let me rinse my hands off right quick. We're gonna put our brown sugar on this side here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna base it with some mustard. Got mustard base on it. We're gonna sprinkle some brown sugar. So when we put our hands on it, we're gonna rub everything in at one time. That's how we're gonna do ours. That's all the brown sugar we need. We don't want no sweet meat. So we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle this season right here on here. That's enough of that. This right here, I can put much as I want because it don't have no salt. We're gonna let this sit overnight, y'all. All right. Get this all rubbed in. Good. Just like that there. Rinse my hands off again. Here we got our pan. We're gonna go ahead and put this in overnight. And it going in the refrigerator, y'all. We'll see you in the morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ribs have been in the refrigerator overnight. So what we got here, we're gonna go ahead and get them down on our tray. Get them down on our tray. I think the rib's gonna be a little too long. So what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to cut them down a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut these on down a little bit. Like that. So we can get that piece. We get that piece like that there. Then we got that other little piece right here. I'm gonna cut this right here off of here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get it in the oven. Get it in the oven for about an hour and a half, close to 2 hours. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna wrap it up. And then to get it tender. So that's how we doing this on the day, y'all. When you get it in the oven. We'll be back at you. Our ribs gonna come out the oven. Been in the oven for almost, I say about almost 2 hours. Not quite though. Not quite. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put us a little sauce on this right here. We're gonna wrap this up this time. We're gonna wrap this up this time. All right, y'all, we're gonna flip this on the other side here. Gonna put a little sauce on the other side. Get this on here, get it back on in the oven. We're gonna get it back in the oven probably. We might let it stay in there for another hour. We're gonna put it back in the oven for another hour. It should be good and tender then. You want to pour it down. We also always put your dull side down. Just shine it down, side down. And the dull side where the meat gonna go on. So let's get this done did. Like so. Like that. Go ahead and put this piece on as well. We're gonna get this wrapped up. All right, y'all. Back in there. Ladies and gentlemen, the ribs done came out the oven. Put them in there for an hour. This is what we got. Yes, Lord. I can tell they tender. Look at that there. See how that pulling apart like that there? Yeah. Let me get me a fork. Get me a fork. Yeah, they real tender. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just get us another little layer barbecue sauce here. We ain't gonna put no more on the bone side. We ain't gonna put no more on the bone side. We're just gonna put a little bit more this side right here. And we're gonna put it on boil for about a minute, just to get it a little more crispy. But yeah, this right here, Yeah, that side there got to be. Put a little season on that side there, y'all. We're going to stick these in the oven again. And we'll be right back at you with the final results. All right, y'all, our ribs just come out the oven. Still see it frying there. Yes, sir. So we're going to let them cook rest a little bit. All right, y'all, here's our ribs. Here's our ribs, y'all. They're good and tender. Yes, sir. Good and tender. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cook us some baked beans and some rice, a little cornbread. And, yeah, we're going to call it a day, y'all. We're going to call it a day. Like the video. Share the video. And everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.